Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I'm getting older, but these presents are for me. Make a wish. Ooh, there we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's literally the biggest Miata I've ever seen. I've got plans for you. Dream big, little guy. Mom, where are my Lamborghini Hot Wheels? Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it was indeed my birthday. So thank you for all the wonderful wishes in the comment section. I appreciate that. And it is true, this is my new to me 1991 Miata. And no, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet. So we'll figure that out. But first, let me introduce you to what I'm calling the Strawberry. Being a 1991 Miata, that means it has a 1.6 liter engine, which is exactly the same thing that this wonderful Miata also has. So the good news, at the least, we have a nice donor motor if needed, but that's not in the works right now. But it's a good thing to have just in case. And of course, it would not be a true Miata if the headlights didn't go up and the headlights didn't go down. Yeah, you know it. You know it. This little Strawberry came with a little bit of cream on top. Yep. We got ourselves a nice hard top. I know it doesn't look nice. A little bit of paint is gone, but I can touch that up, no problem. But to be fair, it did come with its own share of some other issues that I should probably show you too. Oh yeah, to start with, the paint is pretty rough. It even makes the purple Miata's paint look halfway decent. So we are missing a ton of clear coat in many, many places. So the quarter panels, the trunk is just vacated clear coat. And you can actually see the difference in what the clear coat color looks like versus the sun baked damage. And just another shot over here. This used to have some actual flavor to it. This still does though, so that's good. So we need to work on the clear coat to start with. Previous owner also had some interesting choices in colors. So we got silver door handle, we have a silver gauge hood cluster, we have a silver steering wheel, we have a silver tombstone, we have silver cup handles, and the worst offender, because this may actually end up killing us, is a silver style bar. And I'm not kidding you. Please go watch the Donut Media where the Money Pit Miata test the actual safety of that style bar. Pardon my chicken leg, but let's do a little bit of count here. 1 pedal, 2 pedal, that's all the pedals. 2 pedals means that we are dealing with an automatic, which to some is heresy, but to me, it's still a running and driving Miata, so it is not a fatal flaw, although it's not my first choice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's some good stuff. There's some not so good stuff. Let's start her up, go from there. Only 1 foot to hold the brake down. Let's see here, and there we go. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I do apologize if the radio kicks on. When I was driving this home, I made a very hard right-hand turn. All of a sudden, radio, full blast. Jumped out of the car, almost put my head out through the hardtop here. So if it kicks on, I apologize for your ears. But let me pull it out because I got a little bit more, something kind of important to show you too. So yeah, engine sounds pretty decent. It's got a little bit of a squeal, which is probably just coming from one of the many belts that we have, because we're living in luxury. We have power steering and AC. But here's what I gotta show you and why I pulled it out. So it's not the worst looking thing, but when you start to get a little bit closer, you'll notice that fender is split. And as we travel down that fender, start to see a little bit of brownness, and then we just see straight brown. It's kind of like my feelings for it right now. It is rusty. If you didn't figure that out from the failing paint, you can definitely see that this thing needs some body work. And I've never done any sort of body work, so we're looking into kind of a new frontier for myself. And unfortunately, there is also some on the driver's side. Right there, you can see it just bubbling through all the paint. So this is why I'm kind of unsure. I need some of your opinions about what to do from here on out with this thing. So before I go sinking any money or anything, I know the first thing we have to do is get a good look underneath the car and see how much rust we're really dealing with here. I don't mind rust on like the subframe things. That's okay, but I'm talking about like frame rails and structural areas. So yeah, again, obviously the rust is a huge concern, but I'm interested. I want to know what you think we should do, because here's what I'm thinking to start with. Number one, I can learn how to do body work. I have no idea how to do any sort of body work, but when I did the purple Miata, I had no idea how to do any mechanical work. So if I learn how to do body work, then this pretty much opens up any Miata to me, because now I'd be able to save them from falling apart due to rust. The second thing I could do is part it out, because the hardtop was worth a good amount of money. Interior bits, the good body parts, even some of the engine, it can go for a pretty penny on eBay, Facebook, online, whatever. So we could chop it up, make a profit, reinvest the profit in stonks, or the purple car, obviously. Another option, just drive it till it falls apart. Give it a Viking funeral and let it go out naturally. Or we could just do a funeral pyre with it and just burn it at the stake too. But I'll prefer one of those other three options. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you could, send me your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think I should be doing with this. So, personal opinion, learn how to do body work, because I think it's a decent skill to have. But, again, I have no idea what I'd be doing with it. I have an angle grinder, and that's about it. Well, regardless of whatever path we do go on, it'll be a wonderful path. But in the meantime, please share your ideas below, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on cleaning this thing up. Hopefully see you next time. Oh, gross. How do people just leave their car such a mess? I just don't get it. Well, alright, put the gloves on. See you next time.